Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our talk with Coach Pedersen, presented by Main Street Suites. Coach, home opener last week, Waterloo Columbus comes to town, and 17-6, not the Bears' way. It's a hard-fought game, but a tough loss for this team.
And they're a great football team. Waterloo they won't lose too many ball games this year, and I thought our defense played well. They played well enough to win. We made a really severe mistake late when we went for an interception rather than knock a ball down, because we could have had the ball back with a 10-6 score. And we'll learn from that. We're going to get better from that. And offensively, we did not have a good game. I don't think we played very well at all. And we're hoping that we have some things that we've changed this coming week that will make some difference in this next ball game.
Well, and it seemed like offensively, I mean, a lot of times we had to go 3 and out and just couldn't really get that consistency, that rhythm going, and had to be pretty frustrating on that sideline.
It was frustrating, but it's frustrating for the kids too. And I'm more worried about the coaches and the players being frustrated. I could really care too much about what the fans or anybody else says, because we're out here practicing, we're working hard, and I'm going to have their back and they're going to have our back. And that's the way it's supposed to be on a family.
Well, and speaking of that, I mean, if you look back at it, watch the film a little bit, I mean, I even wrote down during the game, we were close. It feels like this team is on the cusp, and against a really good team, if you're not quite there, it's not going to go your way all the time, but it feels like they've got this mentality that, hey, we want to come out and get hungry, get after it, so we can get over that hump.
Absolutely, and this is a young football team. I've said that from day one. A lot of people don't listen too well. This is a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors playing, not very many seniors. So we're going to return a vast majority of these kids for the future, and we're real close to really becoming a good football team. And we have to understand we played 2 ranked teams, top 10 ranked teams. We won one and stayed in the ball game with the other one. I'm not interested in moral victories. We want to win the football game, and I was very proud of the way they didn't give up and they kept fighting, and that's what I'm looking for right now out of this football team. You're going to get youth. You're going to make some mistakes out of youth, and we're going to mature and we're going to get better.
How about on the practice field? What have you seen this week coming off of that loss in terms of wanting to get better? Are they showing that for you?
Tuesday night's practice was the best I've seen here since the beginning of the season as far as the offense was concerned. We've done some things that we think will solidify what we're doing on offense, and we'll see how that plays out. But we're definitely a work in progress, and but I see things getting better, and that's what you're going to see in the field. I promise you that.
Well, tonight heading up to Delhi again. We were just up there last year. Circumstances a little bit different without the COVID and the extra game and everything else. But this is a Maquoketa Valley team. They're also pretty young. They've got a freshman quarterback. They've got quite a few sophomores playing. Really good running back. What are you guys expecting from them here tonight?
Well, that running back is very, very good, and they got a nice passing game. So we're working extremely hard on the edge, and we're working extremely hard on the passing game that they have. We think that we can do some things defensively that'll cost them some problems, and we just want to make sure that our guys get their feet on the ground in regard to offense. Special teams, I think, except for an extra point thing, and that'll be cleaned up this week. You know, it's been pretty good all year long, and we expect that to continue.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it, Coach. Thanks very much for joining us.
All right, thank you.
That is our talk with Coach Butch Pedersen, presented by Main Street Suites. Back with more of the pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranch.football.